stress that you go through that, it doesn't really worth any money.
But with your signal, with Buster Group, it was win, 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 win every single day.
You don't need to be a genius in math. Thank you for being here, Touch, and wanted to share with us what you feel and how is into the Trading Busters mentoring program. Touch, please tell us a little bit about yourself. For people that watching us, Touch is using a different Zoom account, so that's why it's another name there.
Yeah.
Okay, just to clarify this from the beginning.
Sure.
So Touch, tell me please a little bit about yourself, like, what do you do for a living, or maybe what you did before, where are you from, how old are you? Just a little bit of, those small information will count a lot for the people that, they want to start trading and they wonder if they will make it or not because of their job or maybe their age or stuff like that.
I'm actually from London. I own a business here in London. I own a grocery store, and with obviously working in the grocery store, you have to spend a lot of time, and it's a lot of labor work. And I thought, okay, let me start up, obviously get into a passive income elsewhere. So I come across obviously Buster Signals from Instagram, and I was following your page for a while, and then obviously I thought that, okay, this person, I need to give it a try because he's got win rate, such a high win rate, and that's what catched me. So after that, I joined the Buster Signal group, and then obviously using the Buster Signal group, I liked the idea of having to trade without no emotions or technical analysis. And then after that, I joined the mentorship, and here I am.
Great. And so basically you come from the business area, yes?
Yeah.
So, that means you already, think a little bit different than, people that come from the working class.
Yeah.
Like I also did, for example, at that moment, I remember, one of the hardest things was to stop thinking as trading. You go to a job, you work from the first to the last, and you're going to get paid that amount of money. You know already how much you're going to be paid because of the hours that you worked. So, I also brought this into trading at that point, and you definitely know in trading, it's not like that. You may have, a bad month, but being consistent, you have another good month and very good month, another maybe break-even month, and so on. So it's like a full business is not counted from the first to the last of the month. A lot of people are coming with this mindset, which is, nothing wrong. Most of us, let's say, come from the working class and start trading. But of course, it's much more easier when you already run a business, like in your case, and you already have the entrepreneur mindset where you don't, you know that the month can be not such a good month,
and a winning month,
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that you need to quit your business, to like just fill for bankruptcy and that's it because you had the month when you didn't make money. Am I right with this?
Yeah, that's right. That's absolutely right, mate.
And you see this also in trading. There can be a very good month, like in business. You have a lot of sales, yes?
Yeah.
And a month that you may not make that many sales, but that doesn't mean that the business is not working anymore because you had a bad month or stuff like that. And people need to understand that, a bad month or maybe even like 2 bad months in a row, that doesn't mean anything overall. If you have, a full long-term plan, 2 months, it doesn't mean anything at all. If you have a system, of course, that it's profitable and you can rely on it, not, taking decisions on your own, because in that case, it's not really easy to rely on something. So, Taj, let's start from the beginning. Like, how did you discover me?
I came across you on Instagram. So obviously I was trading supply and demand, and it wasn't really working out for me. So I thought I need to try something different. When I came across your advert, it was quite funny because you had this it was a very catchy advert. So that's what drew me into it. It's about some dude driving a car, and then he gets out, and then it was quite funny. For quite a while, I was basically watching your Telegram page, and then looking at the win rate. It was win, 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 win every day. So I thought, I need to give it a try. Once I did, and looking at the actual trading with probability and statistics, it's basically very easy because there's no emotions, there's no action need to take. You don't need to make a decision. You just have to follow the system. and then just leave it, which is really good.
You say you traded before, supply, demand, whatever. You need to take decision in any other, trading concept that you are using. It doesn't matter what you're using. And when you take decisions, you cannot really rely on something because maybe, you look at your phone and you say, okay, I'm going to enter, and with like no reason, just like that. I mean, like you cannot make a full statistics. I have this win rate, I have this drawdown, I have this type of negative strikes, because you cannot rely on that when you took a decision just because this is what you saw at that moment. You cannot trust that. People need to understand also, yes, that trading based on statistics and probabilities, you don't need to be a genius in math, or it's not rocket science, okay? And thank you that you say that it's not that hard. Okay, I mean, like I'm thinking, when I give an example to people how is to trade and create a trading system based on statistics and probabilities, is like, you create a website with that drag and drop type of thing, like you choose a template, like in our case is like a base system, and then you can just just drag and drop with a click and create your website just like that. You don't need to know how to code. You just need to have a little bit of imagination and create your own website. I think it's the same thing. You can, this. I think this is the best example that I can give when it's come to.
It's fairly the same thing, because nowadays you don't have to do any coding for anything to do with coding. You just drag and drop and make your own website very easy. Yeah, it's it's very similar, yes.
Yeah, but you just choose the base system and then just add the conditions that you need in order to create the trading system. The hours that you want to trade, what pairs, and all the other details. And for that ad, I actually got a lot of funny feedbacks. You say that you saw the ad, even with the ad, I wanted to do something a little bit different. Okay, then everything you see online, like driving a Lambo or that type of, very serious type of things. Everyone is there making money, that. So I wanted to, give a little bit, something a little bit different with that ad, and actually, got a professional team that created the ad for me. Just, to give the impression that it's really not something that, you see everywhere. So same things with this concept based on statistics and probabilities, because it's something literally new and you cannot really find anywhere else. So why did you decide to work with me and not with someone else? Like, what convinced you? Like what it was that, okay, that's it. Because you said you traded before, and there are so many online courses or signal services, even for free and stuff like that.
I've tried other signal groups, and they weren't very consistently profitable, because they would send you 10-15 different signals a day, and you're trading those signals, but then they're not very profitable. Some of the two signals you get lost, some of them win. But with your signal, with Buster Group, it was win every single day. This is the main thing that basically catch me.
Okay, great. Thank you. Thank you for this. Yes, even with Buster Signals, I really wanted to do something different, because you said about the signals group, about that not being consistent. One thing's what I really hate about, how people are advertising their signals groups. Okay, it's not, I don't know the profitability of that specific signal group and stuff like that. Yes, but what I don't like, and I really hate this, is when I'm seeing those type of, take profit 1, take profit 2, take profit 5, take profit 6, whatever. It's crazy. I mean, like, you cannot really make money, and when I got so many feedbacks from, people from my community regarding different type of signals group, the guys say, okay, TP1 is hit, and then nothing. It doesn't tell you to close the trade or, do anything else. And then if the trade is gonna go in the stop loss, he will say that he just take profit 1, but maybe you didn't close it, you didn't did anything, and you just lost the trade. Or even worse, you basically closed it maybe half of the position there, and then the trade go to like TP7, and the guys in the signals group say, okay, we have a 7RR today. But there is no 7R, because you closed maybe half a position there, half a little bit higher. So, that's not honest at all, and that's why you saw in the signals group, it's only one stop loss, one take profit, and no this like
it's not very complicated. It's very easy to understand.
simplicity.
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
it's a
And
word. That's
and
the
and the thing about one other thing is other signal groups send signals every 2 hours, every 1 hour, but your signal groups are just between this similar time slot. So basically, you could be free for 1 hour and then enter in all the signals, and that's it. And then that's you could do whatever you want throughout the day.
Yes, because I'm a trader, and I know that even if you have a profitable trading system, when you give, for example, provide signals and stuff like that, you need to think about to create a trading system that it's allowing to everyone to, to place the same trades. Because otherwise, if the people are not placing the same trades like you and all the trades all the time, then it will come to luck and unluck. The luck to place only maybe the profitable one, and the unlock to place only not profitable ones. So that's why I don't really believe in this, like offering signals, on, for example, entire day. There is no point. I don't see the point in this. That's why, in our group, you place all the trades at the specific same hour, for example, or you have a time slot for 1 hour. So people can, make their program and be able to be there every single day and then relax, because that's all about, no? I mean,
Yeah,
especially if you're looking for an extra income. I mean, like, do something for like 5 minutes, 1 hour, depending on the signals group that you are in, and then take care of your day. Don't watch the phone and, oh, it's another trade. It's another trade come. I'm not going to place this one because I cannot do it now. Or maybe I place this one because I have the possibility, and that it's a loss, and the win you
yeah,
didn't place. So in that case, I'm really trying, to give people, and you also saw in the mentoring program what worked for me, not just things that it may work overall, but there are variables when it's coming. You place the signals, you don't place the signals, and stuff like that. Tosh, tell me, what did you try before, and what were your frustrations before trading Busters? Let's say before you find me and Buster signals, before entering in Buster signals.
Okay, I was trading supply and demand and trend lines, of course. Basically, finding the right key levels was very hard. So finding where price is going to reject in certain key levels. So that was very hard, and finding the key levels was very difficult for me. So every time I put a trade through, it would basically go the opposite direction and hit myself. So that's what it was. That was difficult. So that's the only thing I tried, and obviously I didn't get to try other things. And then thankfully, after that, obviously I've come across you, so I didn't get to lose a lot of money.
Sooner or later it's going to happen. This, I mean, like, again, I'm not talking about because this is, I believe this, I know this. I mean, like, I've been trading, technical analysis and supply demand and all these stuffs, for like almost 5 years. And in
Yeah,
the end, get bankruptcy. Let's say
yeah,
I lost everything. So I mean, like, and it's crazy. Those 5 years making money, losing money, making money, losing money. Okay, overall, maybe I made money. All right, in those 5 years, let's say I lost everything, but I lost the profits and everything I got from trading. Yes, but that's not really life. That's crazy. The stress that you go through, that it doesn't really worth any money. Even if you made money overall, to not be able to rely on anything, just maybe it's gonna happen, maybe it's not gonna happen, or stuff like that. And especially with the trend line and support resistance and all that, you just need to change the time frame and everything is gonna change. But it took me 5 years to to realize that. Okay, why do you think your first attempts to be consistent profitable didn't work when you traded before Buster signals?
it's more to do with psychology as well. So when you place a trade, making a decision where to buy, where to sell, you're just basically looking at the chart and saying, okay, the price is going to go up. So you put a buy or a sell, and then it goes slightly opposite your direction, and then you get really scared. You're like, okay, I need to close my trade. So you close it too early, or let's say you're in like a little bit up in profit and you close again, but the trade goes on, and being profitable, you have to let your trades go through up to like 1 to 1 or 1 to 2. But if you're closing too early, or obviously with the losses, and the risk management is very important. So if your risk management isn't meeting the profits, then you always end up in a loss.
That's a big difference between traditional type of trading and statistics and probabilities, where you basically leave the trades run and don't take decisions because the system is going to take
Yeah.
all these decisions for you. Like you said, yes, you end up, maybe closing a trade in loss, and maybe that trade will never hit your stop loss and come back and hit the take profit, but you panic because you didn't know what's happened, what's going on, and you close it. Same things when it's going to profit. You see a little bit of profit and go back down. You watch the phone, you start analyzing again, because people are saying, okay, so you need to know what to do in the trade. So, the trade is running, then you start analyzing to see if you're still on that direction. And guess what? Because you are panic, you're gonna find, your brain is going to find all the decisions to close that trade soon as possible, because you can find patterns for buy and sell in the same time on the same chart by different, looking at different things. So your brain is going to looking all the time to find decisions why to close that trade and not be stressed anymore. That's why you cannot rely on this. I mean, like, even if you have a profitable trading system, it's not easy to keep your emotion in place when you need to take decisions. Something that we don't need to do here. You just, place them and then take care of your day. You don't really care if it's going to be a loss or a win. Who cares? You just need to be there, place the trades, and that's it. Nothing else. Tell me, where did you get the most value from working with me?
I think it's the mentorship, because having a one-to-one mentor and being able to speak to him and creating your own system, it's actually more profitable because you're doing it yourself, and because the emotional and the decision making is not there. So with the back testing, you actually gain confidence that your trading system is actually working. So when you go back test one strategy, one system for a year, and you realize that you got this much percentage of win rate, you're more confident in using that system, forward testing it, and obviously trialing out and seeing profits. But with the other side, like if you're not trading this system and you're trading technical analysis or anything else, backtesting, it's very hard because you're trying to find trades. With this, you have this 1 hour slot or 2 hour slot, and you're backtesting this system, and you get a win rate, and then you're happy with it, and then you just basically trial it on a real account. That's the best thing, yeah.
People that watching us need to understand, what is the difference actually between, backtesting based on statistics and probabilities, and backtesting on, when you trade with technical analysis or whatever, any other trading concepts, smart money concepts, supply, demand, whatever. They need to understand, yes, that the backtesting is totally different, because when you backtest based on statistics and probabilities, you never take decisions. I mean, like, you never analyze anything. But when you backtest based on technical analysis, you definitely know this now, because you see the difference when you backtest based on technical analysis and when you need to take decisions. You saw that your brain is going to find all the time the best scenario. Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, like, all the time is going to find the best scenario. So that's why you cannot trust that. You saw how the stress is going to go away just like that after you have your own trading system. There is no panic. There is no FOMO. You don't care at all about what's happening to the trade or stuff like that, because you trust your system. You don't take decisions. The system takes the decisions for you. When on the other side, you cannot rely on that, because you know that in the back, you also took the decisions. So that's the big difference between, backtesting and trust a system like this and like a system with technical analysis or whatever. Taj, do you have like any specific results that come to your mind? Like, what would you like to share with those who are listening to us? You say something that, maybe like, for example, the emotion side or the discipline side, or, what's the difference, how this system can help you to be indeed disciplined?
So there's no emotion involved in probability and statistics, because there's no emotion. You'll be likely to execute the trade. So you're doing orders, pre-orders. You're not doing live market orders. So you're trading before the market even basically hits your price level. This is very good because it gives you enough time to do your lot size and position sizing. So you're doing accurate position sizing, and you're not risking too much or risking too less. Obviously, with the other side, with what I was doing before, is executing on the same obviously levels. So we're doing market execution, and sometimes it takes you a while for you to think like, okay, I need to buy or sell, and then you lose that few pips as well. So if the market moves 10 pips, you lost like 10 pips. And this is what's good. This is what's very good with the probability and statistics.
We place order in most of the cases. I mean, like, you can also trade on marketplace, but what's the point in that? You can
Yeah.
create a strategy with statistics and probabilities that you can trade at the market price, like, okay, but there is no point in that. It's better to use pending orders, which is like sell stop, buy stop, sell limit, buy limit, and so on, because you have, you can place them all at the same time. Okay, so you don't spend that much time, and you have enough time to calculate your position without stress or panic or things like this. And you are sure that you will have the risk to reward ratio that it's in the system. While, like Taj said, when you execute market prices and you don't have a very large stop loss, 10 pips can mean a lot. 10 pips can turn like a 1-to-1 or 1-to-2 risk to reward ratio trades. It may be 1 to 0.5. And it doesn't matter if you win, because it's not going to match the statistics that you have for that system, even if we can name statistics, because you cannot rely on that. But so pending orders are the king in trading, because it's give you enough time, like you say, Touch, to calculate your position and not be that stressed. Tell me, like, what do you think was the impact of working with me, like in trading, maybe even in life, because we are a team here, Trading Busters. Yes. You also, it's not just me. Of course, you could watch the online course just. You'll get profitable, but, maybe it will take you a longer period of time when you need to, watch all the videos on your own and stuff like that. But we also have, you have a mentor that, you can ask. And I really recommend to, speak with your mentor all the time and ask for advices. Also, join the live meetings that we have on Zoom with me and stuff like that. So what do you think was the impact of working with me and with Trading Busters team?
The main impact is the mentorship. So looking at videos, not many people actually learn through watching videos. They might make errors. They might not understand something. So there was times where obviously I was watching the videos and I needed more information. So I messaged my mentor, and he explained me that obviously this is what you need to do, and these are the things that will help you become more profitable in your strategy. So with that help, obviously just tweaking a lot of things, like just a little bit advised by the mentor, it actually made sense where obviously everything went wrong. So I think it's the mentorship and one-to-one is the key impact of Trading Busters.
Like I said, you can make it only by watching the online course. But like you said, there is, maybe something that you don't understand, maybe, like, for example, two people are watching the same video. One of them understands everything and one of them doesn't. For so many reasons, we are different when it comes to this. Yes.
Yeah.
So that's why when you have a mentor and you are in the live meetings and on, you can have one-on-ones and stuff like that with your mentor. You can solve that problem just like that. You don't need to, test it and, realize finding out everything on your own. Correct me if I'm wrong. Like, let's say the difference between just for you watching the videos and for you like having a mentor, live trading sessions with me and stuff like that, it just speed up the process. Yes.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
By
Absolutely.
Would you recommend someone like your friends or family to work with Trading Busters? If yes, like why?
I've actually spoken to my family already to join. Yeah, so he's obviously one of my good friends. He wants to join as well. He wants to learn trading, and he's actually saving up for you guys. So he's saving up the money to be invested into Trading Busters.
Thank you for the recommendation. Yes, it's we have other members also, that they recommend friends, because sometimes maybe it's much easier when you have like something a very very close friend when you can speak with him directly, especially after you are profitable, and you can help him out and stuff like that.
When you're trying to recommend something, and they will always want to see like a proof or like being profitable, so they want to see it work before you actually tell them.
Yes,
so I'm just trying to wait until I'm profitable, and then once obviously becoming a probability and statistics trader, then I could basically involve other people.
That's exactly. People need to see that you have success first, and then of course they will looking forward also. So this is a question, that it's one of my favorite questions, let's say, from this this meeting and from any other meetings, because this answer helped me to grow in terms of providing services, because mentoring programs, signals, and all this stuff, it's a service. And this the answer from this question helped me to improve everything that fast and do things totally different than what everyone receiving when they are joining signals providers or mentorship, online courses, and so on. And the question is this: like, you only mentioned good things, say something bad as well. Like, what didn't you like? What we can improve at Trading Busters overall?
There's only one thing. I think it's when I was having problems with the website, it wasn't allowing me to sign in, and being able to, I wasn't able to watch the videos properly. But now it's fine, because you guys, I think, changed the website, and
Yes.
there was a slight bit of problem there. And I think that was the only issue, but everything else, it was just a website issue. That's all.
So yes, indeed, it was an issue with the website because we changed the website
Yeah,
lately. So there are small bugs or stuff like that we needed to fix. But yeah, like you said, everything it's okay now. So the issue was because we changed
resolved.
the
Yeah,
website. Yes, it's solved now, so it's all good. It's not gonna happen again.
it's nothing to do with trading or probability and statistics. That's totally fine. It was just a technical issue. That's all.
Thank you for the feedback.
Yeah,
Like I say, I like this answer because this help us to improve
yeah,
ourselves and offering to the people the best way for you also to grow, because it's really
yeah,
about making profitable traders out of Trading Busters. I'm really enjoying doing this. I put so much time from my side into this, so it's not just something that maybe I want to do this in my spare time. No, I already put a lot of time into this. I'm enjoying doing this and speaking with all of you. That really,
appreciate it.
I enjoy this. So, Taj, thank you very much for being here with us today and sharing your experience with Trading Busters
Yeah,
mentoring.
yeah. Just want to say, like you said, that you're spending a lot of time and effort on helping a lot of people obviously learn trading, and like you have this goal of making 99 millionaires. I just want to say that the time you're putting in, I would put the same time or even more just to meet your goal. Whatever it is, I'm going to do it.
Great.
Yeah.
Because for the next year, this is what we are going to concentrate on. It's a goal
Yeah.
that I really want to achieve. And I know that once achieving this, I will also achieve my goals.
Yeah. Of
So
course.
overall, it's a common goal. Traders, I hope you enjoyed the video and saw how profitable it is to trade based on statistics and probabilities. It took me years to develop this new trading concept, and now thousands of traders are using it and make daily consistent profits. But don't take my word for it and see for yourself. If you want to level up, you can join my free Telegram community. Our members have exclusive access to trading webinars, live Q&A sessions, and proven trading tips that actually work, all for free. We also have a Premium Mentorship Program where I work with traders one-on-one and teach them everything I've learned in 10 years of trading. It's wild. And that's about it. Don't forget to follow us online and to like, share, and subscribe. You will find all the useful links in the description below. See you in the next video.